Hello, welcome to Brighton Marathon race weekend vlog. Very, very excited. Although I feel like the past 16 weeks have gone in very fast. Like, I swear I just started training, but I feel like when I think back to when I started training, which was like the middle of December, in the depths of winter, the cold and the dark, and then compared to now, which, blue skies. So ideal. Tomorrow is to be 14 degrees in Brighton, which pretty ideal. Bit of wind, but we're okay with that. I feel like I'm from Glasgow, so anything that's not rain, I'm very happy with. So yeah, it is 1 o'clock on Saturday. This morning we've just been for coffee and a cake twice this morning. Can't have enough. And then mom's here for the weekend. She had to go to a shopping centre and return some things. So just did that. Yeah, 1 o'clock. What have I still got to do? I've got to pack, so we can do that on here. Pack my race weekend bag, and then yeah, usually. So this is my 6th marathon. For anyone that's not, I don't know who's watching this, but if you've just come across this and is like, who is this girl? This is my 6th marathon. My first ever marathon was the Edinburgh Marathon in 2022. Second marathon was Manchester in April 2023, Amsterdam in 2023, London in 2024, so last year, and then I did Reykjavik in Iceland last August. So this is number 6. Very excited. This one I usually don't go for a time. I usually don't like to put that pressure on myself, but I just feel I had like faster speeds in me. I hit my 10k PB in November last year, which was 51 minutes. And then a few weeks ago I did the Bath Half and got a PB of 1:57. So I definitely feel like I have faster times in me, so I've decided we're going to go for 4:30. My current PB in a marathon is 4:39. Also, sorry if look very angry, but the sun's like shining in and I just like sitting here because it's nice and warm. Anyway, I've got going for a PB of 4:30 tomorrow. Fingers crossed. This would be a 9-minute PB, which for me would be huge. I usually don't like to set PBs just because I like to go out and enjoy it, but I do feel like I have it in me. I feel like that I may come to regret this tomorrow that I'm saying this, but oh well, I've got to put it out there. But yeah, usually before a marathon we stay where the marathon is. So Edinburgh, we stayed in Edinburgh, etc, etc, you get the gist. I currently live in London, so like that wasn't an issue for London, but tomorrow's in Brighton. I looked at I was a bit slow on the hotel booking, and I looked in January, and for one night in a hotel was like £450–500. I can't justify that. I feel like these hotels are usually like really not expensive, and I just couldn't face paying that. So the plan is we've booked a hotel at Gatwick Airport, which may sound very weird, but we live in North London. If I was to get the train to Brighton tomorrow morning, I'd need to leave silly early, and I don't actually know if they do trains that early. I have to be there at 9:15 tomorrow, starting at 10:15, and I don't really want to wake up like silly hours to get there. So Gatwick's like halfway between us and Brighton. So we're gonna go and stay at Gatwick Airport tonight. It was like significantly cheaper, like hundreds cheaper. So we're gonna head there. I'm excited to vlog this weekend so I can look back on it and so that you guys can watch it too. So yeah, plan for right now, pack my bags and eat something for lunch, drink water. I'm so bad at it, so drink water, and then yeah, we'll just see where we go. Follow along for the journey. Also bear with while I get used to this camera. I feel like I'm a very technical person, but when it comes to new gadgets I'm like, huh? So yes, packing time. I do have this long list of things on my phone, and taking this bag. I also will not fill it to the brim because my boyfriend's he's coming to watch tomorrow and he's gonna have to carry it around, because we only get like I'm doing bag drop, like things for after, but we only get like this clear bag, so whatever I pack today, Jacob's going to have to carry around tomorrow, and I don't think he'll be happy if I've got like loads of stuff. So time to go through the list. I really don't like packing, but I'm going to prop you up here and we'll get packing. Pyjamas. I just like can't be bothered. Okay. I don't even know if this is in any order of any sort. Right. I really should have like done an order to this list. It's like a bit all over the place. Race day outfit. See, my race day outfit, I had ordered some things from online, but they've not come in time. Anyway, it's not as if I don't have like 10 million things to run in. So we're gonna go with trusty black Gymshark shorts and then orange t-shirt, so nice and bright so my mum and Jacob can spot me. I'm hoping this isn't too warm, but I think the wind should cool me down. And it's like not that, you can kind of like see through it, so it's not that thick. So running vest. Also need to like have those pockets to like put things in. And right, race day outfit. My socks. Pure sports socks. These are like my go-to socks. They don't like cause blisters or anything, which is so ideal. So right, I feel like I'm just gonna like lay everything out and then we'll pack. So makeup remover, makeup pads. These are mainly for tonight at the hotel, but also I will like do a bit of makeup for the run, just don't know, look good, feel good. And I feel like afterwards it's so crusty, like, and there's salt like everywhere, and I'll just need to like take this to my face. To work out if I'm taking my big makeup bag, because I don't really need all my makeup, but I think I'll just take it anyway. There's no harm, may as well have it all instead of missing something. Okay, so I'll just take like everything that's in my makeup bag. Small brush for slick back hair, big brush for, so small brush, big brush, makeup, glasses, need me glasses, because I'm blind as a bat. I wear contacts every day, for anyone that doesn't know. So, contact lenses and glasses. What else? One thing I nearly forgot is race number, bag for bag drop, safety pins, outfit for post race, but like I feel like it's a bit excessive to bring. Like they give you a free, like a t-shirt, not a free one because you've obviously paid for the race, but a t-shirt, so I'll probably just like shove that on. Okay, let's go and do fuel now. What do we need? Welcome to my kitchen. Like I'm on a cooking show. Shout out to Annabelle Burns for these. Very kindly got me Percy Pigs and the Easter ones and flowers and a Starbucks mug and 2 cards, one for before the marathon, one for after. Get friends that support your crazy ideas. So thanks Annabelle for the Percy's. My bottles for my hydration vest, they'll just slot in quite nicely with them. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I'm not the biggest fan of gels. I used to have gels and I've kind of gone off them. I feel like I'll probably go back on them at some point, but right now, not for me. So I actually use these. This is not gifted or anything. I really wish it was. Use energy bites. I use these in my long run, so like my 32k, my 34k. They're so cute. I bought the variety pack because I wasn't sure like which ones I like, but they're like, look how cute. And there's like 2 wee sweets in them. Like obviously they do taste like sweets, but like they've got caffeine in them, so like there is like a bit of a hit to them. But in my training runs, I usually did like a pack of these every 10k. So I'll take four for tomorrow. So 10k, 20k, 30k. Probably won't need the one at 40k because we'll only have like 2 more k left, but better to have than to need. I don't even know if that made sense. So my favourites are the cherry, the cherry charge, berry blast, peach power, that's the fun one, and then maybe strawberry. Let's take the strawberry. So these 4, I'll take them. They'll be good. So I'll do like feeling. Oh, I can probably talk to you later about how I'm actually gonna feel it. We do not need to do that right now. I've been training with my Pure Sport electrolytes for this whole training block. They are the best. Yeah, I don't like how many electrolytes is too much for one day. Like maybe I should take one for tonight. Is that bad? Well, we'll take one for one for right now. Let's keep that out of the way. One for tonight. One for tomorrow. And let's do one for after, in case I need it. So we'll take 3. If you're ever gonna get these Pure Sport electrolytes, they do them in the, there we go. They do raspberry salt and I think it's citrus salt. I'm not the biggest fan of citrus, so I'm not the biggest fan of the citrus salt ones, but I know people who are. Okay, so energy bites, then we've got electrolytes, tick, bagel and honey for breakfast. My pre-race meal is usually a bagel. I'll also take one of these swallowing for take it just for while I'm waiting to start. Honey for the bagel. I've also been doing like a 7-day kind of vlog countdown on my Instagram, on my TikTok, and I've like now realised today I'm gonna have to do like 1 day to go, but like I'm also sorry, didn't mean to point the knife at you. Also vlogging here, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do both, but this is my priority, so you get all the good content. Just going to have my Pure Sport electrolytes, water, anyway, let's continue packing. I think I have mostly everything. Just went and got my toothpaste, toothbrush, the Garnier Ultimate Lens Banana Hair Food. My brain's not working today, can't read. This is for the slick back. Usually I just use pure grease, quite nice, to slick the hair back, but I washed my hair today and it's still going to be like kind of fresh tomorrow, so I'm going to need that like tight, so we're going to put a hair mask in. That'll do the job. It is, what's the time? 2:45. So I feel like I should probably grab some lunch, drink my water, and then yeah, chill out. Also forgot to say, obviously packing my trainers, because like that's like the main thing. These are the New Balance Fresh Foam 1080. Fresh Foam, I've run every single marathon in New Balance Fresh Foam. They are, to me, the best shoe. They are a little bit dirty, oh well. These have carried me through my marathon training. Also, I have been very lucky to not actually get injured, touch wood, this marathon vlog. I did feel a slight niggle in my knee like 2 weeks ago, but it seemed not really came to anything. But I have been, I know this seems like a Pure Sport ad, it's actually not. I've been using this freeze roll on just in the past 2 weeks, like on my knees, on my calves, just to like kind of help. So I'll be taking that tomorrow and putting it on. I have just packed my stuff in this bag drop what I'm going to drop. There's also things I need like for the morning, so my number, my hydration vest, the bottles for it, and yeah, I'm gonna put, like, I'm wearing my Uggs right now. They're gonna go in here because they're ideal for after a marathon. And then I feel like I should maybe put, like, yeah, I'll take a jumper. If I'm cold at the end, me mother will say, why didn't you bring a jumper? So, Mum, bringing a jumper. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, I feel like I've been like chat. Very apologies if you're watching this and want to see Brighton Marathon. I've been gabbing, yapping, all of the above. So yeah, 2 o'clock, drink my electrolytes, drink me water, and then I'll go grab something from the shops for lunch. I don't know what I want. Don't know what I want. But shall update you when I get something. Just got back from the shop, got a pepperoni pizza. I'm not like really hungry, but I do know that I have to eat because we are running a long way tomorrow. So Jacob's going to share this with me because it's quite big. Yeah, I'll have this. I feel like I don't feel hungry. I've been like carb-loading for like the past 2 days, so I do feel very full, but also I feel very nervous. So like my tummy's like, it's like really not hungry. But we're eating. We need to run fast, so we need to eat. Like I just like talk. Not sure when we're actually gonna leave because I do want to have Nando's, as said earlier, before the, like for dinner. Our choices are either eat here where we live, there's Nando's here, and then get the train, or get the train to Gatwick Airport, we get it delivered. My mind is more swaying towards the go to Gatwick Airport and get it delivered. It's a bit more exciting. I feel like if I just like we're in our local Nando's, then I'll just feel like I'm like, I don't know, I feel like having it in the hotel room just seems so exciting. Nothing exciting about it, but it feels a bit more exciting, like a bit more like we're getting closer to run. Although I'm like not sure like the cutlery situation there. I'm gonna have like a wrap and chips and garlic bread. Don't need any cutlery. So yeah, I'm gonna put the pizza on, eat the pizza, and then like chill for like 2 hours. Gonna watch some YouTubes, and just like chill out. We are very overexposed. We are just on the train to Gatwick. It's currently 5 o'clock, so I think this is a long train, so we'll get there at like 6 o'clock, and then we're gonna order Nando's because I'm getting hungry. We have just arrived at the hotel. It's a little room tour. We are at the Hilton in Gatwick. It's actually a very nice room, and I also thought we'd have a view of nothing, but have some view of some diggers and some mud. So perfect. So we got here and we tried to order Nando's, and Nando's is out of chicken. So yeah, that's great. So I have ordered a McDonald's. There was like loads of things on Uber Eats and Deliveroo, but I just don't want to try anything new before race day and throw my stomach off. So I've got a McDonald's and hopefully it's on the way soon. Got a Big Mac, some cheese bites and some chicken nuggets because I feel I just need to like eat loads because I am very hungry. But yes, we're here. Once I've ate, I'll get everything ready for tomorrow and then hopefully get an early night. It is now 9 o'clock, taking off my makeup, glasses on, pyjamas on, almost time for bed. So got my water, which I'm going to try and finish before bed, and then yeah, try and get an early night. Have to leave here at 8 o'clock. I need to double check that, but I think it's 8, so I'll need to get up like an hour and a half before that so I can like eat, drink enough, pee, get ready. So yeah, signing off, and I will catch you on marathon day. Good morning. It's 10 to 7. on race day. I woke up like 20 minutes ago, just like chilling. Plan is leave at 8:15. My train's at 8:30. So yeah, gonna drink some water, some electrolytes. I'm hoping to eat my bagel at like 7:30. It's like an hour before I leave. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm very nervous. Very, very nervous. I also like, can't believe it's like my 6th marathon. This time last year, I'd only ran 3. And then I did London in April. Reykjavik in August, now this. My goal is like 10 marathons before I'm 30. Currently turning 26, and so we're on track. And I also have a feeling when I hit 10 I'm not going to stop, because quite simply addicted. I'll probably stop doing like multiple a year because it does take up a lot of time, but yeah. Anyway, yes, we'll update you on my progress of getting ready. Okay, makeup is done, and by makeup I mean just like filled in my eyebrows and some mascara. It's now time for my hair. If my hair does not go right, I'm going to flip. I have a new packet of this just because my other one was running out. My hair mask, my 2 brushes that have lots of hair in them, ignore that, and then my 2 bubbles. So I feel like on some long runs this was going very well, like it would just go up straight away, and on some long runs it would take me ages. I'm hoping, touch wood, that today the hair goes well. So we shall see. I'm going to turn this off because I feel like it's just not going to go well if this is on, and I'll report back to you if it's going well. Okay, we managed to do it first time. It only took like 5 minutes. Very, very happy with it. I'm gonna put like a Kirby's like for these bits here, because in bath half they kept like coming out, which was annoying. Anyway, it is now 7:25. Gonna make a coffee and have my bagel. Using the same tip I used from Bath, which is putting my number on when my top is off, so then I can like position it. My only thought right now is my hydration vest will cover this, but I actually don't really mind because it doesn't have my name on it. I feel in London it had my name on it, so I wanted people to see my name so they could shout me. But I'm actually okay with it covering it. So yeah, I'm going to stick this on. It is 20 to 8 and I now have loads of time. I usually don't have loads of time when I'm getting ready, but yeah. So probably just gonna like sit on TikTok for like a bit. I need to fill my water bottles for my vest, need to fill them up. I'm gonna take some electrolytes like on the train, and then I'll pee when I get there. Yeah, not much to report. Very nice blue skies outside. Yes. I am just on the way to the train station. My train's in 15 minutes. Got my electrolytes with me, and also on my phone for my camera, because I'm not bringing my actual camera with me because I feel like it would definitely break. So Jacob's gonna take that in my bag. So I swear there's a train at 8:31. Like we looked last night and now it's not showing anyone. So I'm to get at 8:43, which gets in at like 9:15. So I should be there at like 25 to 10. Still gives me a good chunk of time to pee and drop my bag. So off to a great start. I am now in Brighton and I'm bursting for a pee. Like bursting. So first stop is get to the pressing part where it starts and then toilets immediately. Okay, bag dropped. Very almost time to go.
We've got 40 runs, 45 park runs. He's still shooting over the line, just take it easy. Well.
Hi.
That's like really cheap.
Yeah. Hello. We're now home. I have no idea what you've seen before this because I actually don't really remember what I filmed and what I'll put in. But we are home. It is, what is the time? 10 to 8 and we stayed in Brighton for a bit and met up with one of my uni best friends and his boyfriend for a little drink after, just to let the train station busyness calm down, but it didn't really calm down. And we have just picked up a big fat Nando's because we didn't get it last night. If anyone wants to know my order, I got a double chicken wrap. I usually just get a chicken wrap, but I felt like I needed the food and chips and garlic bread. But I'm going to keep this on for a while. I really do need to shower. Jacob says I smell. But that's what you get when you're running a marathon. So I'm gonna go to eat it. Bye. Time to hang this on the wall of, these are my medals by the way. This is 10k, half, full marathon, and my brother got me this for Christmas, which is like so super sweet. Number 6. I actually really like this medal. I don't know if you can see how bright it is, but it's very bright, and then on the back it has the route. How fun. Perhaps one of my fave ones. I feel like these all look quite boring compared to this. Adds a bit of colour. Anyway, I'm actually scared to turn this around, not gonna lie. Oh, nice. I definitely am a little bit sunburnt. But I'm also like just in my sports bra. Yeah, it's 8:30 now. We ate our Nando's. Like I should just like hold this up for now so you don't need to see how disgusting it is. But I'm going to go for a shower and then just basically chill out. I'll do like a full debrief probably on like Tuesday or something of how it went. So yeah, I'll speak to you on Tuesday, but for you it will be most likely the next clip. Hello, it is now Tuesday, So 2 days post-marathon, and I thought I would come on and do a little bit of a debrief, what I've thought of the race, how it went. So yeah, obviously you'll have seen clips from my phone of the race and me finishing and things like that, but I'll probably just go like break the race into chunks. So obviously the start, if people who have done Brighton Marathon know, you come out of Preston Park and go up a hill. So obviously I'd just started, so vibes were high, so I was running up that hill, felt good. I actually felt very strong, until, not gonna lie, I'd say about 30k, which is actually quite good going for me. I'd set like on my Garmin you can set like a pace pro plan or something along those lines, and I'd said that I wanted to do sub 4:30. So I'd put in 4:29, and then I actually can't remember if it's a positive or negative split. I feel like I'm not clued up on the running lingo, even though I've been doing it for a long time. But basically I wanted to start faster and get slower, because I just know in myself that at a marathon distance I can't get faster. Like, there's no point me starting slow and getting faster. It's just, I don't have it in me. So it was better to start faster and go slower. So I think my average pace was to be about, if I wanted to do 4:29, I would need to go like 6:30 every kilometre. So I'd say for the, I actually can't remember, I need to look at my splits, but for the first half I'd say I was like averaging around 5:55 minutes a kilometre, which was quite good going, and I could see on my Garmin that I was ahead of plan like by 5 minutes, which meant I knew that if need be later on I had 5 minutes to like play with if I needed to walk, etc. So yeah, kind of headed down the start of it around Preston Park, then you go down into like the centre of Brighton, loads of crowds, like insane, like the crowds almost the same as London. Obviously nothing will beat the London Marathon crowds, but almost the same. And then you kind of head out to the coast, which obviously is the coast. There's not much crowds there, and there was some hills. Very quickly realised that I did not have enough water. I had as much water as I could take on me. Like, I had my 2 hydration vests and I'd hydrated pretty well the 2 days before, but that heat was something else. So there was, I can't remember how often there was a hydration station, maybe like every 5k they were handing out bottles of water, like small bottles. I would take 2. So I finished these hydration bottles quite fast, and every 5k I would take 2 and then refill up my bottles. I must have drank like, I want to say like 5-6 litres of water, but I did not stop to pee, so I think my body was just kind of dehydrated and was just soaking up all the water. But anyway, that was fine. So yeah, that was out in the countryside, the rolling hills. There's a bit of like back and forth. I saw Jacob and my mum, I want to say about 24k. I think it might have been like 15 miles, so I don't know if that converts. The crowds are very busy, so it was hard to spot them, but I did spot my mum. She'd let me know what she was wearing, so I was able to see her, which was definitely very good. And then it was at the point where we headed back, like we'd done a bit of like a back and forth. You head back into Brighton, and then you go up as if you're going, like we started to go into Hove. My body just like gave up, mentally and physically. I had texted Jacob saying like, PB is in the bin, like sub 4:30 in the bin, I don't care, like I don't want to do this. Not gonna lie, the thought of not finishing did cross my mind, but I knew I'd be so annoyed with myself if I'd done that. So I decided, right, my Garmin said I had like 5-6 minutes to play with, so I was like, right, I have time. I felt very faint, so I was like, it's going to be silly if I keep running and pushing my body. So started to walk. I did like, let's walk for 30 seconds and then run the rest of the kilometre. So that's what I tended to do until from about 30k until the end. Out in Hove there were like some crowds, but not many. It felt very residential. there also felt like there wasn't enough water stations at that bit. I was like gasping for water, and then there was some randomers handing out water from the side, which I just took because I just needed them. So yeah, that was the point. That I'd say 30 to the end was pretty rough. And I checked, I had the Brighton Marathon tracking app on my phone, and as I was running, I checked it, and it said like my predicted finish time was then 4:33, and I was like, although I'd already said that I was throwing my PB in the bin, like I didn't care, part of me still did care and did kind of want the sub 4:30. So from about, I'd say 39 to the end, so till 42, I did just kind of put the head down and push. I did still walk, don't get me wrong, but like maybe for like 15-20 seconds and not 30 seconds a minute. And then the last kilometre, there was crowd, like it was along the beachfront and there was crowds. Also, I'm going to just jump back quickly. As a marathon runner, as a runner of any race, do you know how annoying it is? I stopped to walk because my body just gave in, and there was crowds, and there was a couple, this couple, obviously they were trying to be motivational, but they told me to not effing walk, and the glare that I gave them, it's like, are you the ones running? You're the ones running here? Obviously they meant it like, come on, like keep going, but I was just like, you don't even tell me to run, because I can't. Anyway, back to the end. Running along to the end could, like, you know that way, like when if you've done a race, you can hear like the noise of the end. Like I could hear it, and I could then see the finish line. But we'd also you pass the finish line before, like, I want to say like 30k when I started struggling. You pass it and you see people, and it's just like, I've still got 12k to go. So yeah, so I put the head down, pushed. My chip time, so like my official marathon, Brighton Marathon, was 4:30:60. I know I said in Bath Half that I'll go by the chip time, but Strava is saying 4:28, and I wanted sub 4:30, so I'm taking Strava. I don't care what anyone says. I'm taking the Strava time, sub 4:30, because those 16 seconds, like, who really cares? And oh my god, was I pleased to be over that finish line. I just like sat down at the end. I had my medal and I just had my head down and just sat and just, yeah, I was so glad it was over. There's also, I've realised this now, at the same point in every marathon, I want to say about 34-35k, there is the thoughts of, why on earth are you doing this? Like, you don't enjoy this, you've paid to do this, why have you paid to do this? Obviously, like, that's me hitting the wall and going a bit delirious. Obviously now I'm like, yeah, that was so much fun, like, want to do another one, etc, etc, but obviously you do go through, oh, I certainly do go through those thoughts. But yeah, I feel like the marathon, as much as it's about being physically fit, you also have to be mentally fit. You also have to, like, be able to push through those tough times of wanting to quit. So yeah, but overall, very happy with how it went. Obviously the heat was just like slightly unbearable. I feel like I'm kind of sunburnt. So if it was slightly colder, that would have been ideal. I feel like I fueled well, took my energy bites. I only actually had one Percy Pig, because it was like, the Percy Pigs were like stuffed right down in my vest, so it was like just a bit of a faff to get them out. So I actually only had one, which, I mean, I ate the rest of them when I finished, because I remembered about them. But yeah, I'd say it was very well organised. It wasn't too crowded on the route. Would definitely do it again. I don't like to do marathons twice, so like I won't do it again, but I would do it again. People say that Brighton Marathon is flat. Don't believe them. It's hilly. So if you're like me and you don't really like hills, then, like, obviously they were manageable and things like that, but it just wasn't ideal. So yeah, but I don't think I have anything else to say. Next races upcoming are Gothenburg Half in May. Then I have Big Half. Can't actually remember when that is. But next one is Gothenburg Half. We're going for fun. because we've already hit the half PB this year, so we're going for fun. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. If anyone is here, I am aware that this is a very long vlog, because I've already edited the rest of the clips, just needed to add this in, and it's very long because I do chat. Thanks so much for watching. I don't know like where I'm gonna go with this YouTube, like if it's just gonna be races, but then it's not gonna be that often. Like, I don't know, we'll see how confident I feel. I feel very confident like filming at home, or when it's just like me and Jacob, but like out in public I'm a bit like scary. But yeah, we'll see. Let me know if there's anything you want to see or anything. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, means the world. See you next time.